The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
Heat win! Heat motherfucker win! I ain't got no graphics up because Brass isn't here and I don't know how to do that shit. But fuck it, we're going live anyway. We're going to have a good time. Man, this team is fucking good, y'all. Like, I don't know. Listen, I could focus in on one guy or this guy or that guy. Every guy that was supposed to produce tonight produced, except for Caleb Martin. My God, nigga, you get your shit together, bro. But anyway, you ain't no Max Strus. But the principals produced. They called the Heat. They said the Heat had a big four tonight, and that is a hard fucking thing to argue right now. Because the man that's leading your team in scoring is off the bench, and nobody included him in what we like to call the lab, Lowry, Adebayo, and Butler. So Tyler Hero's out here showing and proving. Everybody's doing a motherfucking job. But one thing I did want to call out tonight, the most satisfying motherfucking thing from tonight's game, there were Let's Go Heat chants in the American Airlines Center arena, whatever the fuck they want to call that bootleg arena out there in Dallas. Mavericks, they in Dallas, where we won our first championship, they were chanting "Let's go Heat." Oh my God, right in Mark Cuban's sorry ass misogynistic franchise's fucking face. In your face, Mark Cuban, you sorry bitch. I am Alphonse Sidney, aka Alf954. Welcome into the Miami Heat Beat post-game show. Hangover time, and I'm going to take my motherfucking self out because Brass ain't here. Let me see if I can do it.
Boom.
Y'all saw that? That's producing, y'all.
Did that.
Let me watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Ooh.
Producing. All right. Listen.
I want to be on that side. I want to be on that side.
Oh, which one? Oh,
any side. Ooh, thank you.
Boom, boom. That's how we listen. I'm nice with mine. That's all I want to. I'm nice with mine. You know. Listen. I do what I does, y'all. You know. So, I mean, what an amazing game. I want to get to Siobhan in the pregame show earlier today. That was fantastic. The Heat are 6-1, atop every fucking expert power rankings, like showing and proving. But before we get to anything else, my computer's freezing, so let me just keep bullshitting. Let's find out what everybody's drinking. Man, the chat is lit, but I got a lot of things going on. I can't. Y'all call out good chat comments, and I'll try to find them. I got a lot of shit going on tonight. Y'all just gonna have to read them old school, like we used to do back in the day, way back, a long time ago. Tiffany Meeks,
yeah.
What are you drinking on this celebratory ass Tuesday?
Man.
Tyler Tuesday, we might want to motherfucking call it.
Straight Jacket Tuesday. Because that's how they finished it. They put them fools in straight jackets.
Straight jackets.
So I'm a little bit under the weather. So right now I'm just drinking a little, it's like this ginger drink. There's no alcohol, nothing. But I'm here celebrating victory.
Listen.
And stomping on Mark Cuban's face.
On his sorry ass, misogynistic, league fucking investigating ass, shitty ass franchise. Bitching about Dwayne Wade foul calls for the last 30 fucking years. Grow the fuck up. You won a fucking championship. Hiring Jason Kidd's wife beating ass. Fuck you, Mark Cuban. That's what I'm gonna name this shit when I put it on YouTube. I hope they don't make me do that shit tonight. That's gonna be fucked up. But yeah, it's gonna be called "Fuck You, Mark Cuban." Kenny, what you drink? You ain't drinking that stale ass fucking rum and coke, is you?
You better not have no flat pop.
You drinking, motherfucker out here drinking.
That's done.
Tampico and Boone's Farm and shit.
With. I got the Tito's and orange juice again, like last show.
Where you got? You got Tampico again?
No, I got real orange juice this time.
I don't believe it. Sunny D.
It looks like Sunny D.
Sunny D.
It's Joey like show me the bottle, motherfucker.
Oh, corn syrup.
Right. You know, I went to CVS real quick. I picked up some. Real
it's definitely Sunny D.
So I got that in Tito's. Nah,
nice.
Let's see the date. The date say 2017 on it.
It's just like Sunny D is Orange Juice's like cousin that sometimes gets invited to things. You know what I mean?
They don't really want him there.
Yeah,
they put a raisin in a potato salad, and they don't get invited back.
Who the fuck invited Sonny?
Oh, here goes Sonny again with that bullshit.
This guy's such a D. This guy's such a D.
Such a douchebag. Joey, what are you drinking tonight?
All right, well, call me a Sunny D bag. Is this camera? All right, so I'm gonna try something. You know, when I finish watching a Heat game, I like to enjoy a nice Kirkland signature hard seltzer. Because if you're drinking a hard seltzer, make it a Kirkland.
I might have to take Joey out tonight. He had a tweet earlier.
Said Kenny got that thick juice again.
It's still warm with a bunch of ice cubes in it.
Kenny need a spoon.
That shit got extra pulp. Siobhan, what you drinking tonight? Wait. I'm gonna keep doing this, Siobhan. Before you go,
I'm gonna quit one day.
Let me talk to y'all about Siobhan's pregame show with Christian. That shit was fire. I mean, talk about like good ass basketball conversations. I felt jealous. I'm like, we over here fucking fooling around all the goddamn time. Siobhan out there breaking shit down. I mean, you and Christian was on top of shit. Like that shit was fire. And that was your maiden voyage as the host of any show on the Miami Heat Beat Twitch channel. So I just want to say congratulations. And that shit was fire. Super fucking fire. Congratulations. And now what are you drinking?
2 fists back. We got some Sauvignon Blanc over here and a small little goblet of Maker's Mark.
She got a goblet. Look at the goblet.
A goblet.
Oh yeah, she's showing out because she hosted the show. Look at this nigga. Late and empty chair.
Ain't even in the frame.
Empty chair.
Wearing an invisibility cloak.
What are the string lights?
Right. Where are we?
You late and empty chair. No, we talking about you. Look, he ain't got a head. Yeah, we've been talking about you. Man.
They ain't even plugged in.
You don't even know we're talking about.
You don't know where he is. Look, he outside. His wife told him you can't do that show in the house.
Get on the patio.
His wife told him it's a school night. Get your ass outside.
Turn that shit down.
Hope you got the bug spray.
That's what
he got the fly swatter. He got
that
the
one
fly
candle.
swatter.
Got the candle.
Christmas Maddox.
Citronella candles.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear
I
us?
can hear you. Yeah.
All right. You missed sound check, brother. But someone said, "Are you my big brother?" Nah, he man short. Chris, we on live now, brother. You can't.
I understand.
But you can't. You know, Twitch
Since
rules.
when? What is this, a network?
Twitch rules, bro.
They are? All right,
Listen, we legit now. You know, we could cuss and shit, but you can't be out here using illicit substances. Well, I guess you ain't drinking tonight.
No, I am.
Okay, what you got?
A little bit of Jack Daniels.
You came in hot.
I'm trying to figure out why y'all riding on me being on my lovely porch and my man is in front of a garage door. I'm trying to understand.
This is a set piece.
I'm trying to understand the difference here.
At this point, this is all right. We got.
I'm saying y'all see my wonderful arches, right? Like the arch of my screen thing there, and my man is in front of an aluminum door. I'm trying to figure out.
But you know he was on time. He was like, you know, early.
At least I'm inside. I mean, damn.
I know. He's inside in front of a storefront. You know what I'm storefront? Where you hit a little button and rolls up.
The bodega.
I'm hanging out in a storage unit with some of
my man is drinking a martini in a chop shop.
That's what we do here. That's what we do. Shout out the mechanic.
In any minute, you're gonna hear a horn like, "Hey, get out the way here. We got to get this Honda Civic in here."
I am all Jiffy lubed up. If you know what I mean.
I feel you.
Right,
so what I missed?
Christopher Maddox. Chris is the host of Light Skin Opinions, the other podcast I do from time to time, and he came in here roasting people right off grip.
Roasting people? I just came in.
Oh no, actually, we started roasting you
early.
first. You just started defending yourself, and you went straight for the white boy, which is racist as shit.
No, it's really
I
not.
saw what you did. I saw what you did.
I see Siobhan's. Siobhan's got a cool little background. Tiff got the LED lights one time. My man Kenny Spence got the cool little artwork. And then y'all riding on me and my dude is in front of a garage door. I'm trying to figure. I'm like,
Maddox is in nature right now, and I'm What's
Yeah,
going on?
but I'm in confined nature. My nature is under control. But for real, Joey, why you couldn't like reorient and have the camera face the other side away from the garage
This
door?
is
like,
the thing now. This is famous. This is the famous
Oh, it is?
wall. It's like Berlin Wall.
Oh,
right?
right, all right. I got you.
Somebody doesn't watch the show regularly.
I got you,
all right,
I
well,
got
let's
you.
get to Heat basketball because we had 11 minutes. I don't think we talked about a damn thing yet. So I want to open up with this sequence that I thought encapsulated the entire night for me, right? Like our boy Tyler Hero, he said, put me in the conversation.
He did.
Off of Luka make, just streaks down the court on a fast break. Luka over here like, okay, well, let me do this heat check because I've been balling all night.
Yeah, this was a great moment.
Just
He cleared it out too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep. Oh, I got Tyler on me. Watch it. Bang.
Yep.
Now look
That
at
was
Tyler.
That was a show me state move.
right back.
He did his same move on him. Step back on him.
Yes.
Bang.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
I mean, the scrotum on this motherfucker.
Yeah, and that low key, that kind of changed that whole little swing of the game right there. That was like a 6-point swing off Luka, like fucking around.
But that's what, like Tiff, to me,
Yeah.
Tyler was on national TV tonight, TNT broadcast. And he said, let me show, because he said, y'all took my little interview with Jeremy Taché. You done messed up the court a little bit. Y'all done ran with it. Y'all done made memes and graphics. Y'all done put it all over fucking Instagram. Let me show y'all what I'm about. And my man showed and proved tonight. Like, he did it in the Eastern Conference Finals. He's had good games. He had the snarl. But everyone counted him out, including people on this show. But that was a long time ago. That's a long time ago. And not me. Not me. You never find the tape. I dare you. Find the tape. But Tiff, my man showed and proved tonight. Like, he showed he belongs in that conversation.
I mean, he literally did what he's been doing all season so far. However many games, 6 games. This is what he's been doing. He's playing controlled within himself. He's just doing what this team needs. We need points. He's putting up points. We need rebounds. He's always trying to grab boards. We need assists. Listen, he's doing it. My thing is there's so many things that could be said about this, like put him in this category, do this and do that. That kid is just balling. What's expected of him is different than what's expected of everybody else that he's trying to be,
Very
listed
true.
with. And honestly, I could care less about what Trey's doing. I could care less about how many donuts Luka's eating. Listen,
Ain't he eating a lot of donuts though?
let this man just go out and ball, because that's what
Eclair,
he's giving the Heat and Jimmy Butler exactly what they need.
Yeah.
Kenny, you've been on the Tyler train. Oh, by the way, let me shout out the hype train in the Twitch chat. I've got too many things going on. I can't even see it. Apparently, there's a hype train. I still don't know what a hype train is, but I think it's when they start subbing and doing bits and all kinds of shit and putting up
Taking
fucking
tops
emojis.
off.
Yeah, the G get naked. It's wild.
Stronger.
The hype train is wild.
I'm asking for a friend. I just want to know what this train is.
No, it's a digital train. It's not the one you're
I heard
thinking
you
of.
can
Joe.
find those on Pornhub.
Yeah,
Digital trains.
Kenny.
You can buy it with a Bitcoin.
Hey, that's 2.
You about to take him out, Al.
Let me just get Kenny up front. Kenny, you've been on the Tyler train for a minute. Kenny, like, damn, you can't just have me without asking a question. Just have me out here. You've been out here on the Tyler train for a minute. Just speak to some of the things that Charles Barkley said in halftime, because I thought a lot of that shit was kind of unfair.
Yeah, Charles Barkley, like, the thing is about that show, it's entertainment. We know none of them have watched basketball since they played, so it's fine. You got to just take that, what they say, with a grain of salt. Tyler's just out there doing what he's supposed to. I'm going to be with Tiffany, though. Comparing him to Luka and Trey, it's a fun thing to do. It's funny or whatever the case may be, but he's just Tyler. He is cooking this year, but I'm not gonna make those comparisons, even though he did outplay Luka and he's been outplaying these other guys all season. But I'm gonna hold out on that. I'm gonna be realistic, quote unquote, because I don't want shit coming back later on to me. Even though if it does, you understand what the concept of the show is. I got an excuse, but fuck it. You know what? Fuck all this, because I've been drinking since before the show. Fuck it. Tyler Hero greater than Luka Doncic. Take me out.
Oh, there we go. No, there you go. Talk your shit, Kenny. You out here scared, bro. This is hangover time.
I think because at the end of the day,
you can say whatever you want.
Clearly.
So the thing about last season, like I said, I've been drinking before the show. So the thing about last season with Tyler's numbers not moving, people saying that was a horrible year. I don't know why the fuck they said that. But the thing about it is, you gotta understand, Ja's numbers didn't go up last year either. Zion's numbers, he barely even plays, that fat ass nigga. But, so what happened last year is Tyler had it worse than any rookie. He went straight from college to draft workouts to the draft to summer league, preseason, regular season, finals, 2 months off, back into a whole new season, playoff run, and he finally got a break for the first time since high school. And so now we're seeing what that looks like.
Where he was able to get some time in the gym, develop. I mean, my man is strong. He going into the paint, looking for contact. He out here, he ain't scared of nobody, and he's getting some lift. The same lift on those shots that he was getting in the first season. He's back to that. That lift just wasn't there, Joey, last year. Like, I mean, there was time on that little turnaround, he was barely jumping over a piece of loose leaf. Like, my man, but he's got it back this year. He's rising up, and he looks better than his rookie year. I mean, significantly better. And I mean, what do you think that means for this team going forward?
I mean, you bring up loose leaf, speaking of white, Tyler really is, just the greatest. It's gotten to the point, and this is not, hyperbole, if I'm using that word correctly, I believe. But, every time he shoots, I think it's going in. You know what I mean? And just him driving to the basket, already a better driver than Henry Ruggs.
Oh, my God.
But, oh, God, take him out.
I do. You see, I just, it's...
Kick Maddox out, too. Let's just go with the four that was up here.
Oh, man.
Maddox sitting in one of them big wicker chairs with a big-ass shotgun next to him.
On some Huey Newton shit.
Yes.
Siobhan, I literally feel like everybody who played tonight just came out there and did their goddamn job. Even though Duncan Robinson only hit 2 threes, he was 2 for 2. There was a couple times where I wanted him to fire and he didn't. But my thing is he was efficient. He did what he was supposed to do. Talk about the other guys outside of like the big four, because I know a lot of times you like to focus on the Markeiths and these other guys who do so many little things. Like the other night, remember that tweet they kept going around of the Heat, that ball movement, and it ended with a Tyler 3. Oh, yeah. The biggest part of that play was Keith taking 2 dribbles in, drawing the defender and kicking it to Tyler. I mean, Tyler doesn't get that 3-pointer with that little move from Keith. Like, give me your guys that aren't exactly in the spotlight. Like, who showed out for you tonight?
So I do. I tend to lean toward feeling a bit stronger about those guys. Markeith and what he's doing, I think he's just continued to kind of be steady in the position that it is that they need him to be steady in. Big body, getting you some rebounds, playing good defense, hitting timely shots. I think from me, honestly, though, you asked me to talk about someone outside of the big four, and I'm going to push back on that a little bit. I just wanted to talk about Kyle a bit. Right.
There you go. Go ahead. We're not giving him his flowers.
Yeah, we've seen him set table, play set, and get everyone else involved. But tonight was, I think, a night that called for Kyle to score more than he did. He did without hesitation. Like, just shoot the ball. You're open. Shoot it. It's kind of the same kinds of beef and issues that we have with Bam for me personally from other spots of the floor, but get your assists, get everyone else involved too, but have a beat on kind of what the team needs for you in the moment. And I think Max Strus's importance might be a little understated, but he comes in and he gives you like timely relief buckets. So in absence of that, right, Tyler's still going to give you what he is, Bam and Jimmy. But Kyle, I think, picked up the scoring at a time and just hit timely shots when they really needed it. So that was pleasant for me to see. And I think that is kind of what stood out for me because he hadn't been hitting them, up until now. So
and he was hitting some contested shots, end of the shot clock stuff,
pulling up, just catching,
broken
right
play,
up. Yeah.
What impressed me, Chris, is Kyle was just out here doing what the team needed to be done when they needed it. Like it felt like he was in complete control of the game. Like he's like when they were down 8, he's like, we got this. Mm-hmm. When they were up 12, he was like, we got this. When it was like that, when it was down to they were only up 6, he's like, let me go do what I got to do, get us back up 9, 12. Let's get it comfortable. Like I felt like he was in control, and when he had to hit shots, he hit them. 6 of 9 from 3, 7 of 10 overall, 22 points. 9 assists. A couple guys blew layups, and lost him his double-double. But talk to me a little bit about what you saw from Kyle. This is your first time on the show. Overall, like what you've seen from Kyle this year.
I've been most impressed, I think, with how quickly he's gotten to know his teammates. He knows everybody on the roster. He knows their strengths. He knows their weaknesses. He knows where to get them the ball. There's a lot of talk about him pushing the pace, which is very nice to see. But he always seems to push the pace with a purpose in mind. For example, like Jimmy and Bam and those guys and Tyler, they both know to get out. And if you get out at the right timing, Kyle will get the ball to you. So I think it's been very good to see just how quickly he's gelled with this team. When you look at like other teams that are acquiring free agents like the Lakers and stuff, everybody needs time to like figure each other out. But Kyle Lowry, he fits with this team very well. He runs the offense fantastic. And I think Kyle Lowry is the reason why I do like Duncan only gets 2 shots tonight, low-key.
Yep.
It's because Kyle is running the offense. And the offense, if it's not calling for pin downs and, screens for Duncan, he's out there getting the ball to Jimmy on the block, which I love. Yeah. He's out there getting the ball to Tyler as he's moving. And Tyler, to me, I wanted to say, I've been telling everybody who'll hear me to say this. When I watched the playoffs last year, I was like, damn, Devin Booker is hella good. Like, duh, right? In my mind, I always pictured Devin Booker as like just a shooter, but he's really an all-court player. And now I look at Tyler and I'm like, damn, this boy is an all-court hooper. He's not just a shooter. His mid-range is strong. His penetration game is strong. His one-dribble pull-up game is raw. He had Doncic, I believe, in the corner one time, hit that boy with an in-and-out cross and then faded on his ass. And I was like, damn, that's a G-ass move, nigga. Like, that's a move that you do to a dude you don't respect. You know what I mean? Like, come here, boy. Bah, 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 bah. Damn. I was like, damn, yeah.
But he don't be worried about the defender at all this year. I don't know if you like Tyler. He never had no fear. But I think last year, if things, some of the responsibility, get other guys involved, blah, 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 no offseason, it started to get to him. This year, like we talked about it last game, everything is slowed the fuck down for him.
That's what happens when you have an actual point guard whose responsibility it is to worry about all of those things that you shouldn't have had to have been worried about. All he has to do is focus on disrespecting people and not giving a fuck about a fan in his face. That's all
he is doing that. He's also real quick, Al.
Go ahead.
His cuts. He must have got maybe 6 points off layups tonight, just off timely cuts, understanding the floor, understanding spacing. I see you, Kyle, over there in the corner. You about to get trapped. Let me come right here, right quick. Boom, lay it up. Like those little 6 points. That's how you become a 20-point a night scorer. It's not just free throws, but those little sneaky little buckets. Jimmy is the king of that. Jimmy get like 8 sneak buckets a game.
And I was about to go to something else, but you know who else is getting those points this year, Tiff? Bam.
Yeah.
Bam is getting 8 to 10 points, 12, 14. Like he's getting like double-digit points off easy buckets because people are just finding him underneath the basket instead of him, at that elbow, like with his back to the basket, trying to figure out late in the shot clock, throwing up for shit. Like he is just getting big man buckets. Like here, bro, boom.
I think the last time I was on here last season, we were talking about him hitting that mid-range shot, and that's what everybody was talking about. Hit that mid-range shot. If he hits that, his game will be complete. I don't think I saw him take maybe 1 or 2 mid-range jumpers
this game.
He has been
taking it.
But he's been taking, like Tiff, like I was saying, he's taking what the offense gives him, and people are giving it to him when the defense is giving him something.
But we said that all season. He needed someone else other than Jimmy to get him shots. Because he's a big man. And usually someone guarding him is smaller, like we saw tonight. So he needs to get in position to either get the post, either get the mid-range, or even be diving to the basket. But guess what? Lowry's like getting him the ball in every position on the floor, even the lobs. Like what did he have? Like 2 or 3 lobs tonight, and those were sick. This look like he getting a bizarre lap dance.
Like bizarre getting a lap dance.
Like bizarre from B12.
They just trying to. They just getting on him. They getting on Chris because he knew. You know how to. You got to. There's a lot of new people, and they think Chris is new, so they trying. They got to break him in.
Yeah, but I'm not new though. Like I've been on here hella times.
You won worst take last year. Tell him you're
damn shit. Yeah. I got that shit on my wall right above my garbage can.
You ain't got more than Joey.
I got that shit right there.
He said right above his garbage can. Let's go. Talking about Bam getting easy points and Kyle Lowry and that connection. Let's get to our ga of the game. I need y'all to remember that I do not have brass tonight, so everything I'm doing, that shit is super impressive. That shit is all me, baby, all me.
Oh, good job, bro.
And that's why it's choppy as fuck. But anyway, here goes the first one. This is 2 back-to-back plays, and this is just Kyle and Bam, just that connection.
Yeah, and that one was a tough catch.
But this is what happens.
Kyle just be flinging that shit.
Yes, he does. He throws that ball so damn hard.
Yes.
But this is what happens when you gotta respect the point guard on the pick and roll. And you gotta respect him, and he can throw that lob.
And then Luka's stupid too. Why is he hugging Jimmy in the corner? Jimmy ain't shooting that. Exactly.
What did they tell you? Know your personnel.
That boy was resting is what he was doing.
Yeah,
you leave Jimmy. Exactly.
Well,
look at him. He just stood there for the whole thing.
but the sad thing is about Luka, he wastes so much energy.
So much.
You got to dribble 100 times to get into your spot.
A lot out of you.
That takes a lot out of you, and it takes your teammates out of rhythm.
Girl,
but is that the teammates, or is that Luka, or is it?
No, it's
I think
Luka affecting the team.
It's Luka.
I think it's Luka. I think that's part of the problem Porzingis has had with him. They mentioned during the broadcast that Jason Kidd them trying to tell him, "Hey, look, you can play off the ball, dog. Like there are other people who can handle the ball, and then you can come off screens."
When he's not in the game, their offense has so much more energy, so much more motion. His teammates look like, oh shit, we get to play now. Like, come on, y'all, let's do something.
I think I'm coming to a point where I don't really like Luka Doncic that much. I was kind of neutral towards him. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you can hoop. I can't say nothing. You dropping 30 on people. But like the more I watch him, his game is real like stiff and robotic a little bit.
Yeah.
And
his attitude is trash.
And his attitude, that's what it is. I'm like, like that play that you just showed, he stood right there like somebody was shooting a free throw. He let Bam catch that alley because in his mind, I'm too raw to be playing defense. I'm just here minding my time till I can go down here and do my little step back.
They got predictable as shit when he came back in the game in the fourth.
Well, absolutely. This is what I was going to say. I think it might have been like 3 minutes left in the game. Had he made the bucket, they might have climbed within 8. He came down. He dribbled between his legs, behind his back, between his legs, behind his back, the whole time with Jimmy. Got into the mid and even did a spin and shot. And you know what his teammates were doing? All 4 of them were standing there watching.
Standing right there watching.
He came down with the intention to shoot.
Yeah, like every play.
It's like 25 possessions of their offense.
And he just sent 3 guys at him and 3 great defenders.
Yep.
I love that they were picking him up full. I watched one little sequence, PJ picked him up full. Then Bam caught him on a little switch, picked him up, carried him the whole way. Even Tyler, who we talk about his defense being horrible, like, you know what I'm saying? He was up to the challenge. He was like, all right, bro, I'm going to stay here. You feel me?
Tyler guarded him pretty well tonight, actually.
Yeah. Hero is he's coming up. I know y'all said it. Y'all were talking about it when we coming on, man. But his development right now is like A+. It's like on like NBA 2K when you get like 500 VC or something, and you can like upgrade one skill. It's like that nigga came up with some VC, dog. Yeah.
That leap that I told y'all never talk to me about again. There's a little bit of a leap coming. Mm-hmm. I got another guy. This is like the next play.
46-32, outscored him by 14. Lowry out of
bounds. Is that the one that like grazed the rim?
Yeah, it did. I don't care. That shit was still raw.
No, it wasn't.
Because Dwight Powell was bothering Bam all game.
Oh, he bothered him all game.
Yeah. I felt like this was a sweet ass revenge for Bam.
It's such a simple play too.
Yeah, I love
that's like that's no screen, that's no nothing. That's just good old fashioned pick and rolling. Like
that's rim running.
Sleep.
I love
that is an athletic big man rim running.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah. I love my women like I love my shots. Easy. You know what I mean? So
put that back up.
Just keep doing that and
no. Before I put that back up, let me get his ass out of here. You got another timeout.
That man said he like his women. Easy. What?
Whereas other teams,
I guess you got to in a garage. I'm sorry, Siobhan.
You're fine. Now, whereas other teams run action like that, they'll keep their shooter in the corner. It's easier to help off the corner. That's a shorter distance from the corner to the basket. Spo has Duncan staying out up top to where his defender, you'd be dumb to help off of him from the corner anyway. But like, there's no one on that side that can affect that pass going that way.
Good point. And he caught it. That was a hell of a catch.
It was a hell of a catch.
Hey, y'all notice? Someone was smart enough to mute the video, add some music.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Somebody said, Vane Hype said, we're saved.
What is that, man?
I don't think he just said it.
Outproducing off Earthlink.
Sorry, go on. I don't mean to interrupt you again, Siobhan. Go on.
No, that was it.
Okay.
That's always it.
Captain saved the stream.
Captain saved the show.
Oh man.
I thought I was doing all right. I thought I was out here like Kyle Lowry controlling the game and shit.
We're fine. Just pull the play away now.
Yeah.
Well, I thought Brass got it now.
I got it.
Can I ask y'all a Kyle Lowry type question? Has anybody found a way to tie Kyle Lowry to Mike Lowry? Like, I figure somebody in South Florida, we got to make that joke some kind of way. They got to find a way to make it work. I can't think of a way to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like you guys are creative. Y'all
it's got to be like Kyle. It's got to be Kyle and Jimmy doing the big
bad boy skit.
Right, bit, right. You at least 30.
Look at that shit. Brass, I think we have a new skit to work on.
We'll work on it.
Get that script together.
So what I miss, guys?
Oh, it's
Heat win, right?
Just a perfect production through and through.
I got a question. Is there? I've been to a lot of Heat games. I know we've all been to a lot of Heat games in the American. Well, what used to be the American Airlines Arena will always sort of be. But has there ever been like another team's chant that started at our home arena? Because that seems to happen everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I think people have an affinity for Miami. Like, I guess maybe a lot of people's grandparents live down South Florida or something. I don't know what it is, but like people have, because you're right though. Any stadium that we play in, there's a very good chance if we get it going that we're either going to change some people's minds in that bitch or
imagine having a Mavs chant breakout in Miami. Like, fuck that.
That
no
would
way.
not happen.
We're converting people.
Way.
That would be a problem.
Yeah, every game at MSG, you hear Heat chants more than that other team.
We put the cult in culture.
There we go. We're everywhere. You know, QAnon was in Dallas, but anyway,
James Jonestown.
Wade Jonestown.
That was funny.
Oh man, we got it. Joey's on a short leash tonight. Well, we got to talk about this because earlier Siobhan was talking about disrespect, and I think a lot of the Hangover Time fans on Twitter took this as disrespect. I didn't take it so much as disrespect, but I'm like, if y'all gonna use our shit, at least throw your people some credentials. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little bit of shine. You know what I'm saying? There's not only one podcast network in South Florida,
an NFT, something.
And it's something. You know what I'm saying? So the Heat put this up tonight. The mechanic going to work in Dallas.
They ain't even capitalized the M.
You know, disrespect.
Copyright infringement.
Fire that guy.
That's a proper fucking noun.
I mean, guys. For a second, Jeremy Tash, whatever, talked to Dedmon. He gave Miami Heat beat the shout out. Dedmon was on Instagram in the full mechanic jumpsuit for Halloween. Gave Miami Heat beat the shout out. Come on, Miami Heat admin. Show the people a little love, like, you know what I'm saying? But
hashtag Dedmon's Garage on Instagram and give us the tag on Twitter. Like, cover the bases. Come look at that.
And
look at that. He even misspelled because he's a Heat beat lifer.
Exactly.
That's a shout out to G.
Yeah, I mean, because nobody misspells "and" on purpose. Exactly. I mean, by accident. You misspell "and" to give a shout out to Giancarlo Navas. Like,
he was in a rush.
He misspelled it on both platforms too. He said the same shit on Instagram.
Gets the show. A man of the people.
Just a man.
He gets it.
A man of taste and discernment. But in that vein, I know. Look, Joey got to hold up his martini glass of Kirkland Seltzer when I say a man of taste and discernment.
Yeah, I just realized that wasn't an actual martini. I just made
no. You think I'm joking? You were late over here. It's Kirkland Seltzer for real. I'm not joking.
The shit's gonna last until next season. Find that shit at Costco.
But let's go ahead and go to Dedmon's Garage because he played well tonight as well.
He really did. He's a hooper.
My favorite though, that old black man that work on everybody's car in the black neighborhood. You know, you need a little carburetor fix or something. You go to him, he be talking to you whole time with his just hanging off his lip. What you got there now? What you got? Yeah, bring that around here about 4 o'clock. There ain't no goddamn problem. I'll put a carburetor on there for you. I used to work out the plant 15 goddamn years. I'll put a carburetor on there for you. Nigga, just bring me back a pair. Boy, you know what? Boy, you look like your goddamn daddy. You don't look like you leave.
The video is working properly. What the hell happened? Are y'all okay?
It's Chris okay.
It's Chris.
You fine, brother?
Chris trying to finish something before the video came back?
Yeah, you know, I got to rush, man. I'm trying to gauge that clip. Feel me? I was going by the said joke. That is a classic joke, by the way, and I knew when it ended. So I was trying to time that bitch. You feel me?
There you go.
Brass, by the way, the videos are in order at the bottom. They're the first 4.
Thanks. Okay, thank you. So let's wait. But did you play those already?
No.
You got rid of. Okay, here we go.
The first 4.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's not as, you know, we come in midstream.
This? That's the okay. Wow, Jesus! Is that a slideshow?
I got real close to the screen on that. Listen, I'm doing the best I motherfucking can. Look at that HD.
Are you on the court? Like
fucking strobe light?
That's 3800K right there.
This shit gonna give me a seizure.
This is like a Buster Keaton fucking thing.
Let's move on to the next one.
It's claymation.
Charlie Chaplin basketball.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that one? That was a good one.
Is it working for you?
I see it.
Okay.
Right, so
I see it.
That was the one. That was the one
Break
that
this
ended. That was the one that ended the first half. I don't know. It's choppy as shit for me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's choppy as shit for me too.
Not my fault.
You know, just find and wait. That's a good penetration.
It's like a flip book animation.
Ready.
It looks like a private eye took these pictures.
It does. Somebody in the front row is getting divorced.
Oh my God.
That was nice.
No, listen, Alf. You pulled these clips. You got to break them down, man. You got to explain what the fuck is going on here.
They're so goddamn choppy. I just saw him flip it up and in. That shit was sweet. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it, smooth
What
touch.
we call it, taki.
Some Midas touch right there.
That
That's
right
how
there
you-
is that's a quality ass bucket. Like that's a hard ass layup to make.
Yeah.
Quality
That's how you
bucket,
take-
not a quality bait.
I don't know what this is. I didn't put this up.
What?
It's
Yeah,
from
you
last
did?
year.
Take this
Oh,
out.
my bad.
Bring this out, Brian.
That boy
Okay.
said,
There's
"My
one more.
bad."
No, there's one more. I see a Dallas Mavericks logo on it. Hold on.
Oh my god.
From
Watch this
06.
one.
I should have stayed off of the show.
I was doing just fine without
Jesus Christ. Here, you do it, Alf.
you. Here, this one. I got this one.
What a pass up high.
Oh, wait. No, that was Bam. Never mind.
That was Devman's garage.
End the show. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you next game.
That was a comedy of errors.
What the fuck is happening? No, for real. End the show. Like, what else we? No.
I did my fucking best.
Look how long
It's
it
hard to
get up
do.
on the ground.
It's hard to do. It's hard to host this shit and produce it and all kinds. Got video. And there's such a high fucking expectation of this show.
Straight up.
You got fucking clips and highlights.
If it was too much for you, dog, just say it, dog.
If I was doing the post up, we just back here talking shit, you know. Fuck that.
Damn. We had a group chat debate going on. I forget what it was. I wanted to save it for the show.
Someone said I'm the Caleb Martin.
Oh shit!
Oh wow.
Damn.
Shmeathan said Alf loaded these videos via fax.
A series of faxes at that.
Joey said fact strews. Got you. No,
But Alf, I heard you say I got real close to the TV on that. Are you doing that with your phone? Did you make that?
No.
That was from the. This boy was in his house.
That was from the Heat account. That was from the Heat account. That's listen, I did the best I could, man.
You did, man.
You did.
I thought I did
Nobody's
okay.
mad at you for that, dog. You could be okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Next time, you know,
should
make
have
sure
did a
you
fucking
use the good
space.
Wi-Fi. Link to the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Listen, I paid Xfinity way too much fucking money for this shit not to work right.
I heard that.
I'll tell you that much. I'm calling
They
them
say
tomorrow.
you did it. They say you put it together on a ViewMaster. You was at home like.
He was gonna. You remember the overhead projector in teacher
Yes.
class? And
Oh my
rolling?
god.
He's trying to slide them shits off real fast.
He needed one of them felt tip markers to like write on.
That was
Y'all
the
said
best.
y'all said I did that shit on transparencies, and that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Man, the world of transparencies, that'll show your age right there, boy.
So, guy, are you worried about Celtics on Thursday?
Hell no.
They seem to be. They seem to
The
be
Boston?
going. It seems to be going well over there.
Yeah, there's some discord happening over there. I was waiting on somebody to complain about Jason Tatum thinking that he's the second coming of. I was waiting on somebody to have a problem with that. That's
Who's
what
gonna
killed
be
him
Marcus?
against us. That's what killed him against us in the bubble. He was out there just going
He
for
Kobe.
it. Yeah, and
Exactly. He think he
and
Kobe.
Bam them was like, "No, we good, cuz you ain't scaring nobody with any of that."
No.
He think he Kobe, but he don't got Lamar over them. Paul Gasol, Shaquille O'Neal, Rick Fox, Robert Ory, Glenn Rice, Mitch Richmond, Derek Fisher.
And I
You
feel
not
bad
going
for Jaylen Brown. Like I like Jalen. I want him out of that
Yeah.
situation.
I don't know how
Jaylen
bad I
Brown
feel because
just
he
need
out
to
here.
call.
Not necessarily feel bad for him.
He
but,
trying to
like,
act like he Jason Tatum now.
Well, they
Like-
got to compete.
I
you know what
mean,
I'm
but
saying?
He
he's
said-
balling.
He said, "Fuck
Yeah.
it, this nigga don't want to pass. I ain't gonna pass either."
But see, he's balling. There's a difference. Tatum ain't looking too good right now, but Brown is carrying them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
he,
take
ain't-
that.
Shooting numbers, he's being Kobe.
he is
Who being
Kobe
Kobe?
right now.
Oh, Tatum?
Kobe passed though.
I'm saying, that ain't a
No,
rest-
when he
come
passed.
on.
Holy
man.
fucking
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
That is
Oh
not a good
fuck, I missed it.
recipe.
It took me too long. It took me too long.
Emulating Kobe though, that's not a good recipe for
It took me
success.
too
Like he
long.
said, he had a bunch of other pieces around him.
It took me too
Fuck it.
I
long.
can't be on
Joey.
camera laughing at that.
Is it too soon though? I don't even. I feel like it's too
Always
soon.
be too soon.
Did y'all make a Kobe
Joey.
joke that I missed?
Let's
He
move
said-
on.
Brad,
That was a long, long time ago.
Yeah,
He said Kobe passed. And
Oh.
Chris, if I didn't say nothing, Chris was gonna laugh at that shit tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that was over my head, bro.
Chris gonna be on the way to work like.
I thought he just was really playing like he don't know about how Kobe play. I didn't realize. Damn. Get a man credit for wittiness though.
Right,
it might be inappropriate, but that shit was witty as fuck.
That will get us canceled.
Kobe had a bunch of other pieces around him that Jalen and Jason do not.
But that's the thing though. Jaylen Brown is a pretty big piece to have around you. Marcus Smart is a nice piece to have around you. And he's not making that team like any better. So when we go in there to play them,
they got 2 in the possible.
There you go. That's exactly right.
Girl,
that's exactly right.
And then got the nerve to have the only 2 books they got in the front of their hand, like they're gonna learn something.
Exactly. They playing them too early. Then after that, they trying to let Queen of Clubs slide.
I'm just gonna lay off.
They call it 2 of Spades a book. That ain't for sure.
Yeah, that ain't for sure.
That ain't for sure. You don't know if that go right.
Right.
You held that
who are y'all putting as primary defender on Jason Tatum?
There's no primary. He's gonna get a taste of everybody.
Yeah.
But if you had to put somebody on, if you had to say,
it's always Jimmy.
I feel you on
that. But so who you have guarding Jalen? PJ.
PJ, yeah,
Yep.
PJ.
Yep.
PJ low key can guard anybody, which is the great part. Of their 3 best players, PJ Tucker can handle all 3 of them dudes without a problem. And
who's their 3rd best player?
Marcus Smart, bro.
Oh my God,
Marcus Smart. It's got to be their 3rd best. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying
I'm not saying you right.
Yeah, that.
He's right, but it don't prove much.
Right.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
That's
PJ Tucker got all them dudes handled. If you need him
PJ dribble though, he dribbles so I hate watching PJ dribble. That shit looks so
it's pretty terrible,
and out of control.
He's a basketball player who can play defense and shoot threes from the corner. But I mean, that's all you need.
I've seen a lot of people complain on a lot of Celtics fans on Twitter say like, "Look, see, it wasn't Brad Stevens' fault," as if they need to save him from fucking anything because he failed as a coach and then moved up to a front office gig. Like, white people do. Right. But, it's like, we're not going to act like he still has anything.
Thank you for recognizing your privilege, my brother. Thank you.
I do. But we're not going to act like he has anything to do with dysfunction on the team now that he has, like, an office gig.
He put the team together. He empowered these guys last year. And I don't know what Epke Udo. I don't know what this Ime.
Well, he empowered them dudes to speak out of turn.
Husband.
Marcus Smith should have, or Smart, whatever. He should have never came out and said that. Could you imagine one of the Heat players, saying, going into a live interview and being like, "Yo, man, this dude Jimmy and Bam, dog, they shooting everything. It's a problem." That would never happen.
That's like Kendrick Nunn last year,
right?
If Kendrick Nunn last year, like Jimmy and Bam shoot too damn much, you shooting 20%.
That would have been the last time we saw Nunn black ass.
Wait, Candy, you were all over this shit on Twitter today. The Marcus Smart comments. What did you find out about Marcus Smart's shooting percentage compared to Jason Tatum?
He's shooting. Well, what's crazy is like Jason Tatum's shooting better than Marcus Smart from 3 this year, but Jason Tatum is shooting 27% from 3.
And that's better than Marcus Smart, is what you just said?
No, Marcus Smart shooting 28.
Yeah.
Smart shooting 28.
Jason shooting 27.
Oh my God.
So he got room to complain, which is wild. How you shoot 28% from 3 and got room to complain about another nigga's 3?
But I think that comes down to the fact that Marcus Smart don't see that, man. Jason Tatum sees himself as the lead on that team, the alpha, and clearly Marcus Smart doesn't. He doesn't, and that's your problem. And I wonder if that you mentioned your boy Brad Stevens, he empowered them dudes to get out of pocket, dog. It's a lot of folks out of pocket in Boston.
Yeah.
Just talking all kinds. Marcus Smart said you can't be the alpha with that hair. He said, not with no ultra perm. You can't have you can't have an S curl in 2021 and be my alpha. Like you can't lead me.
Leaving the locker room all greasy and
you look like this nigga from the dude from the box.
Like a hole in the ozone layer with that shit.
He's a DeBarge.
All you're missing is the wispy mustache.
Let me take it back. Let's bring it back to the Heat real quick. Do you think Bam's epic block on his dunk in the bubble, could that have been what significantly lowered Jason Tatum in the eyes of like his teammates? Could that have been a moment that them dudes was like, nah, you ain't it?
Like he just got signed.
Like you walking around in this locker room, you talking a bunch of shit, you want to shoot all the shots, but when it came time to do it, man, Bam sent that shit out of here.
There's actual number. Like he goes to the rim less and less each season since that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good ass stat.
He doesn't go to the basket anymore.
No, I think it was like 17% of his. I think Kenny posted it was like 17% of his shots come at the basket at the rim. And Kenny had a tweet. He said, "Because you can't, what do you say? You can't do a little step back bullshit."
Jumper at the rim.
It's too much. He watched too much. Okay, before I want to, because I want to get to Joey's comedy hour just to officially get us canceled. But one thing I want to talk about is Jimmy Butler had 23 points tonight on 4 made shots.
That's crazy.
The rest of the league is out here talking about they can't get foul calls. My man went 15 of 17 from the line. But one thing I will say, and I want to say this because there's so many people talking about how Jimmy's still getting to the line. Because Jimmy goes to the basket with the intention to score and gets fouled. Instead of going to the basket with the intention to foul to score. Like intention to get fouled to score. Like there's a huge difference between a man who's out here putting his head down, putting his shoulder in the paint, and trying to get to the basket to actually hit a layup, compared to a dude that goes down there, cocks their head back, throws all that fuck shit they've been doing.
Jimmy's ass is in shape. That man's body control is impeccable.
Yes.
From last season when he was, I think, like 6th in free throw attempts to now, he gets his free throws honestly and like generates them under control and like with integrity. These big, I'm not gonna call nobody fat, but these other like
Joel.
I can't stand Joel.
Kenny, what you call Joel? A fat what?
Fat African up in Philly.
Damn. With a location and everything. A prepositional phrase.
Man, Joey, he's stealing your jokes for your comedy hour, man.
I know. I had that written down.
But I heard I was watching JJ Redick's podcast, and they were talking about that. And JJ Redick said what all you guys are saying, but he phrased it slightly different. He's like, Jimmy ain't trying to trick nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like James Harden's whole game is getting about 15 points off tricking refs. You feel me? Like, he fouled me up.
Joel Embiid last season said out loud, I'm going to make them call it. That's not how you get those calls. I hate that shit.
Schmeathan said John Gruden emailed that joke to Joey.
Oh, wow.
And on that note, let's go to Joey Houshour's 2-minute comedy hour.
All right, guys, how is it going? Remember, tip your bartenders and your waiters and your waitresses and everybody else. Anyway, we got any Virgos? Any Virgos in the room?
No.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm a Virgo, and if you don't know, Virgos are known to be very committed and hardworking. For example, take me. I've been seeing this girl for 6 years, and I work extremely hard to keep her a secret from my girlfriend. She has no idea. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of pop culture. I really am. And I have a lot of friends who aren't. I was hanging out with a friend of mine the other day, and he actually got Michael Jackson confused with Magic Johnson. You believe this? I don't even know how you can combine. I don't know how you can confuse the two, right? And I could really explain to him the only way that I could. Michael Jackson is the one who was famous for wearing a glove. Magic Johnson, famous for not. All right. It was wordy. We're working on it, guys. It's in progress. Anyway, shout out the Miami Heat for tagging us in the mechanic tweet. Psych. Anyway, we are very creative over here, and we could think of any nicknames. I've got some nicknames that I'm working out. They're works in progress. I want to know what anyone else thinks. For Kyle Lowry, we got the Assin. All right, the assassin. All right, not John Wick. We're talking John Thick. All right. All right. This one's easy. This one's easy. PJ Tucker. He's a bad mother Tucker. You know what I mean? You could change that one. It might sound too white. I'm sorry. Gabe Vincent Price, because his game is scary. Okay, his game is very scary, guys.
Not bad.
All right. All right. Your 7 deadly sins. In the first sin, they're not playing my boy. All right. Get him in the game. All right. The one twin. His name is the twin number 1. Other guy who looks similar. Second twin. All right. And then I want to finish it off. This is my last thing. This one's for you, D. I'm going with Soul Patch. Let me know, guys. It's his hair. It's patchy. All right. Take me out.